Food and Drug Administration could approve the first COVID-19 vaccine as early as tomorrow, and some of the first people with access will be nursing home residents and staff. The Reveal's investigator Andy Parati spoke with Georgia's largest nursing home provider about its plan and what it's doing to compel people to get immunized.
I miss being around people.
When we first met Charles and Anita Gwynn in September, they were lonely, unable to visit with family for months inside their Brookhaven nursing home. This past week, it got worse. Both are now in isolation after testing positive for COVID-19. Andy is their son.
So they're bored. They're by themselves.
While both are expected to recover, they represent Georgia's most vulnerable population impacted by the virus. Since the pandemic, the state reports at least 18,000 nursing home residents infected, nearly 10,000 caregivers sick with COVID, and 2,900 residents who have died. Yesterday, Governor Brian Kemp announced the nursing home industry will be among the first to gain access to the vaccine. Does your parents plan to get the vaccine?
Well, I asked my father. In fact, I got it written. This is exactly what he said. He said, I do not fully trust the vaccine. Once others have tried it without any massive side effects, then maybe.
And what do you think about that?
I mean, I have to say I kind of somewhat agree with
Neil Pruitt is CEO of Pruitt Health, Georgia's largest long-term care provider, which operates Gwynn's nursing home and dozens of others.
And I understand that people are nervous, but it's important that we all stand up and be vaccinated. I myself am willing to be vaccinated.
He's unsure how many vaccinations the state will provide, but believes once the FDA approves the vaccine, all of its residents and staff could get immunized within 2 weeks.
We have our pharmacies, our preferred method. We believe we'll achieve greater participation because it'll be the same nurses, the same pharmacists that our patients and our employees see every day.
While not mandatory, Pruitt says there will be incentives to get immunized.
We'll be giving away prizes, gift cards, making it exciting and celebrating the fact that we are almost at the end of this crisis.
The nursing home provider also plans to publish how many of its patients and staff have been vaccinated on its website.
We think this will create a sense of safety among the public, and we also want it to be a two-way conversation. There's a lot of work to be done to convince people to take this vaccine.
Pruitt says it plans to ask residents and staff to start wearing wristbands to help them identify who has been vaccinated at their facilities. The provider says it could start vaccinations within 48 hours of the FDA's approval.